What's up, guys? It's KB. Make sure you subscribe to the Underground Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel. Click the bell icon down below so you don't miss a single video from us. And thanks for tuning in to another video from Underground Sports Philadelphia. Now let's get into it.
Philadelphia, baby, you're going to love it. Best sports fans in the world. Actually, the worst, but that's what makes them the best.
Cut 2 once this ends. That's a classic way to start the episode. Owen's got a new shortcut to try out.
Shocker. Take it.
Shocker. Hello, everyone. Hello. This is episode number 147.
I thought you were going to forget that quick.
No. Come on. My mind is mush, but not that mush. I keep my eyes. It's funny looking at myself in this because my eyes are like darted off to the corner of the screen, but it's just because I'm looking at my dog's head right behind me to make sure that she doesn't get up. Hopefully I don't stare at her the entire episode because that looked pretty funny. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Underground Circuit Podcast. Thank you for joining us tonight. We have our first race recap in a very long time. What feels like a very long time, but really it's not. But it's fun. It's our first IndyCar recap in 6 months.
Yes.
So I'm very excited about that. Very, very thrilled.
And it was a good race.
It was a really enjoyable race. But before we get into all of that, make sure to go follow us over on our social medias. Our Instagram and Threads is Underground Circuit _. Our Twitter is UG Circuit Pod, and our TikTok is Underground _Circuit. There's also some brand new channels that you can go follow well. I have made a personal TikTok. It is Underground Circuit _Owen, and just like normal. You can probably just search it by also searching up Owen Lib as well. So you can go find me over there. We're going to start posting a little bit more personal stuff and branch out and everything. So I got some stuff lined up for this weekend, which I'm genuinely very excited about.
Yeah, that'll be good.
So make sure to go follow us over all of our social media channels. The page channels are probably going to become more just like hubs for clips and this and everything, podcast clips and whatnot. And our personal pages will be some personal stuff that we enjoy other than motorsports. So, yeah. That's that.
That's that.
Make sure to also go, by the time this episode drops, it'll be out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming. But make sure also to go over to our YouTube page as we have a new video out now. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this episode will be out by the time the video's out. But we have a new video out now talking about the Apple and F1 deal and how it is more than just broadcast rights. Mm-hmm. So go watch that one. I had a lot of fun filming it. I had a lot of fun talking about it, even though I'm talking to myself the whole time. But please make sure to go watch that one. I had a blast doing that one. So
was she behind you when you recorded that video too, or no?
No. So the way I actually framed it is how I think I'm actually going to frame all of our YouTube videos is so you see behind me into the back corner of my office, which you can see it, but I can't right now. There's a bookshelf right here. There's a built-in bookshelf, and I had my camera basically in front of my door. So essentially, I'm looking this way, talking to the camera. So this is in the background.
Nice. Okay.
And then eventually, because I've been saying this for weeks now, when this all gets done up and everything, and then this is all done up, you'll see it. You'll see the full thing. Yeah. Can you see the Lego cars right there?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So I do have all of my Lego cars built now, which I'm excited about. They're not staying there, though. They are going to go back there. But I have my 2 Star Wars helmets right there and the 2 bags right there. The black one right there is Darth Vader. And yeah, because I hung them up on shelves at my old apartment and they collapsed, so he shattered. I have to fix him. And then there's another bag right here, which I don't know how much you can see, but that's the Infinity Gauntlet. So I have to fix that one as well. And now with the Charles and Lewis helmets coming out, I might be adding those as well. I do want to get one more Star Wars helmet because there's a clone helmet that goes with the blue and white one right there. So I want to get one more of them. But then I have my Senna in the background.
It's two other ones. It's Senna and Schumacher as well. I think the helmets.
I really want to get the Schumacher Ferrari, like the Senna back there. That's what I want to get. Yeah. I also have. You can see back here. I don't know how much you can see it, but this is all my wall art that's supposed to go up here. So we just have to do it. But on that lengthy home update intro, let's get into it. Some news to cover. We've no meme of the week this week.
No meme of the week. Next week it'll be back.
It'll be back next week. It'll be a little different, yes.
But it'll be back next week. But yeah, week of news. I think the most important piece of news to start off with. There's actually two very important pieces of news, and they both have to relate to Ferrari in some way.
Yes, they are.
Should we do the good news or the bad news first?
Oh, I was like, what is the bad news for a second? Because I was like, both are good news. I see why you're saying it's bad news now. Let's do the bad news first.
Okay, so there's rumors out there that Aston Martin is planning on not even finishing the race. They're going to do the formation lap, do the race start, get a few laps in, and call it a day. So that's how things are looking at Aston Martin.
That's crazy.
And again, that's just a rumor, but yes. I don't know if, and I'm not surprised if that's what's going to happen. Like, I literally don't, I could see that happening.
Yeah, I mean, all evidence from testing and everything points to that. I would really be interested to see what they do in practice. I think if they go out in FP1 and they do like a limited running in FP1, that's kind of sealing the deal of what's going to happen.
But if they can have a good FP1, 2, and 3, like maybe.
But
it's also Australia. You really can't ever predict the weather.
No.
So, like, if it's raining, they always want to be like, just do the formation lap 1, call it a day.
Yeah.
Just call it a day. But yeah, that's the rumor. Now, again, we don't know if it's true, but like I said, it's the rumor. Take that with you. But I think, take it. Testing when we're all expecting that to happen with them anyway. Like, I don't really think they're going to finish the race. If they do,
I wouldn't be shocked.
They're going to be lapped for sure. But
I mean, we said it last week that they weren't going to finish the race. And honestly, I said it as like a joke. I was like, oh, I don't know if they're going to be able to finish the race. And now it's like, oh, fuck. They genuinely might not be able to finish the race.
Yeah. We thought with Cadillac coming in, we were getting an 11th team on the grid. But at the end of the day, it could just be the same number of cars on the grid.
First race is going to be just the same. It's going to be 10 teams on the grid, and that's it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of the bad news compared to the other two pieces of news.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the wedding was the bad news.
Absolutely not. I'm not that kind of Charles fan.
That's fair. That's a good point.
But first, Ferrari is finally on threads. Finally on threads.
Finally.
Yesterday was insane. I literally posted, I said, I'm so sorry, people. It's all Charles and Ferrari today because I was just literally all I was posting.
I was really confused when they posted it because they posted that video saying like hi threads.
Yes.
But I was like, what? Why? For some reason, I couldn't find the account for a second, and then finally,
I couldn't either.
I think either saw you finally like mention them, or like Red Bull did, or VCARB did, and I was like, oh wait, there it is, and was like, oh sweet, all right, they're finally on threads. I mean, it's about damn time.
It's about time.
It's about time. I genuinely, this is our official welcome to the Threads family. You know, Ferrari, welcome to the fun.
It's about time. Thank you for finally joining. Now everyone's turning their attention to Audi because they're the only team not there. And once Audi's there, then everyone is on Threads.
Yeah, but see, now Audi can't do it because the moment that if Audi does it like this week, it's just going to come off as like Ferrari joined. So now Audi, like...
Well, no, I mean, even Red Bull was like, they posted like the Thanos meme with their logo on him, like saying they're collecting like Infinity Stones. But yeah, it's about time. And I know they're doing a Threads exclusive Q&A with Charles and Lewis. You could send in questions, so we'll see what gets answered. My question, the one I'm really proud of, was if you could do a sprint race but race the track backwards. So technically turn 1 would be the last
That's
turn.
good.
So I tried giving them. I wanted like a more creative.
Yeah, that's the AMAs and stuff are always so hard because it's like your first initial thoughts are going to be like the same questions that like every other person in the world is going to ask. So that's a good one though. I like that. I wonder if I should figure out. I wonder if I should post a question. I definitely
Still time.
should.
They're probably doing it. Well, I don't know what time they're doing it. It's so hard with Australia, but they posted it this morning for us, and they haven't done anything yet. So, but then I posted for my personal threads. I said 2 questions, one for Charles, one for Lewis. Charles, when's Lek coming to America? And
that's a good
Lewis,
one.
what's your fave Almave drink recipe?
Oh, that's good.
So yeah,
that's a good one.
They're my 2. They're my questions.
I like that. So. I like that you stuck with the theme of the like their food products. Yeah,
well, I was like, I feel like I can't ask about one. They both have brands.
Oh, they both have, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what gets answered. But yes, the last piece of wonderful, wonderful, wonderful news. We all knew it was coming because they were engaged. But Charles Leclerc is a married man.
He's a married man. Hitched.
Alexandra. Yeah, hitched. He married Alexandra over the weekend. They had the civil ceremony. And then they posted stuff yesterday saying they were going to have a bigger party ceremony in like I think next year they said. So, but yeah, I think a civil ceremony is pretty normal in Monaco because that's what his brother did. And then months later had a bigger wedding reception and ceremony. But yeah, he's married. The photos from it are absolutely stunning. And I saw someone today. Someone was like, F1 drivers might have, like, when it comes to, like, a lifestyle and, like, promoting that kind of lifestyle, they are clear from any other athlete. Like, especially because they all live in Monaco, so it's just, like, you know.
Oh, it's all, you know, ultra luxury, and it's, I mean, it's, the photos did look incredible. I mean, it's just, like.
Well, the photos and then, like, in the vintage Ferrari, let me find the.
My God, it's a gorgeous car that they drove off in.
Le Mans winning Ferrari. Hold on, let me find it.
Crazy.
Antoine, his photographer posted it. So it was this 1957 Ferrari 250 Testarossa. There's only 33 ever made, and it's worth $40 million.
Yeah, come on. I mean, gorgeous
perfection.
car.
Yeah. So yeah, the photos, I mean, even the details, like there's always everyone, there was one video that first came out and it was them in the car. And people were like, oh, so excited. And people were like, wait a second, where's Leo? Because he wasn't in the car.
Where is he?
And then all the photos came out, he was dressed in a little tuxedo. The man is, Leo
He looked good.
The main character.
Absolutely. Why would he not be?
There's one post that's doing really well for us right now on Threads. I just posted.
Oh, I saw this earlier today.
Leo Leclerc.
Yeah, I saw that earlier today. I was cracking up at it.
It's him sitting on the step with, like, in the tuxedo, and you can see there's just people all on the step, and he's, like, directly in the middle, and, like, his head's just
directly, yeah.
Yeah, but Alexandra also posted a photo of their cake, and it had the little dash hound figurine on it, and, like, a little piece of the cake was taken out, like, the dog ate it. I thought that was also adorable.
That's good.
Like, it's clear as day that dog is their entire world. But, yeah, he's freaking married. So, starting off the year, there was also a blood moon last night. The moon was red.
Jesus, all right. That's a crazy.
There's all these stats about how every Ferrari world champion has been married.
Casey.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's every time I see some new we could do a whole episode on Ferrari conspiracy theories and why it's their year.
This is like the fucking this is like the JFK and Abraham Lincoln murder conspiracies where it's like JFK was in a Lincoln and Lincoln died in the like Kennedy Theater or something. It's like, all right.
I saw a TikTok of that the other day, and it was like Kennedy's secretary was named Lincoln, and Lincoln's secretary was named Kennedy.
Yeah. It honestly, I listen. I will admit, if you look at all of them like lined up with each other, it's like, fuck, that's weird. that they have all these like comparisons and everything. But yeah, I mean,
yeah, there's a lot. Hold on,
I'll say, I'm not gonna get hype because I want Lando to be world champion again. But I would be genuinely excited if we have a top 5 Ferrari finish in Australia. I'll be honestly, I won't even say that. I'll say top 8. I'll say top 8 Ferrari finish. I'll be like, oh, my interest will be piqued.
This conspiracy theory really got me, okay? Says
Oh, boy.
Tomorrow on March 3rd, 2026, there will be a total lunar eclipse, better known as a blood moon. The last time a total lunar eclipse happened on the date, March 3rd, was in 2007, when Ferrari last won the Drivers' Championship.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah, right? How about this one? Married on the 28th, so 2 times 8 is 16, okay?
Jesus
1 plus
Christ,
6
here we
equals
go.
7. In which year did Raikkonen win the title with Ferrari? 2007. And what is his number? 7. How old is Charles Leclerc? 28. How old was Raikkonen when he won the title? 28 years old. If Charles wins, he will be Ferrari's 16th world champion. And what does the 2026 year signify? The year of the horse.
I'm going to edit a tinfoil cap just slowly lowering onto your head for that.
The only one that got me was, like, that one I just read is like, okay, some of that can be a stretch, but the Blood Moon one, it's like...
That's pretty funny. That is pretty good.
The 2007 Blood Moon was at, like, the start of, like, Ferrari despair, and then this is now the end of Ferrari despair.
Maybe it is. So, maybe it's the signal of the end. Like, yeah.
And in the year of the fire horse, not just the horse, it's the year of the fire horse. So, but yeah, that really...
You know what would be even funnier?
Traveled a lot.
With it being, just to add another layer to this that doesn't exist, but it would be hilarious if it did. Charles' recent Pokemon commercial would be funny as shit if he was paired with a Pokemon called Rapidash, which is literally a horse on fire.
I'm shocked he didn't pick that one.
I'm shocked it wasn't like picked for him automatically.
Yeah. I feel like I'm shocked it wasn't, but yeah, Charles is married. Lose high. But congrats to the newlyweds. It was a picture perfect wedding. I can't imagine what the big ceremony is going to look like if that's the civil ceremonies will look like.
I want the bill. I want to know what that bill is.
Oh. Well, that's what people were like, they got engaged so fast, or they got married so fast after being engaged. People were like, first of all, it's just a civil ceremony. And 2, he's rich.
Yeah.
And 3, he's like Monaco royalty, so he probably could have been like, hey, I'm thinking about this date. And they're like, okay, yeah, sure, we can.
All right, yeah, sure, we can do it.
Call everyone else up. I'm sorry, you can't get married this day.
Yeah. I mean, people saying, oh, they were engaged so fast and everything, or they got married so fast. That's so different than like your Delco couple getting engaged and married so fast versus the Prince of Monaco getting engaged and married so fast. He honestly wanted it done before the season started.
No, it's perfect. He can go into the season.
Yeah.
Fully married. They now have plenty of time to plan a bigger, more in-depth wedding ceremony and all this stuff. But there was. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, you go.
There's this funny. I can't remember if her last name's Lamborghini. Now, I don't know if she's actually a part of the Lamborghini family. She was in Monaco. She posted on, social media just a few weekends ago, just last weekend maybe, that there was a party happening underneath of her and it was keeping her awake. And people were like, and it sounded like it was a bunch of guys who were like, was that Charles' bachelor party?
Was it Charles' bachelor party? That'd be funny as shit if
Charles
it was.
is keeping the Lamborghini Ferrari rivalry alive.
That's good.
Yeah. But besides that, congrats to them. I'm happy nothing was spoiled by fans of their ceremony. They kept it very tight.
No, it's nice. Yeah, it's nice when you see that because, I'd rather get the pictures of, it being all said and done than get the pictures like leading up to it and everything. Because like, yeah, that just spreads the information out there for like some crazy psychotic fan to like go or you know, try to ruin it or something. Not even try to ruin it, like be there and try to and eventually ruin it. So yeah, I like that he was.
Saw the videos of his brother's wedding and how many Ferrari fans were there. So
So yeah, I like that they just did the civil ceremony, just like, whoop, here you go, we did it. Yeah.
Same. But yeah, they're married. Lots of news. Lots of Ferrari-related news going into it. After a Ferrari-heavy preseason testing.
Yep.
But yeah. IndyCar. We
finally... I just want to say this. I genuinely forgot how much I missed racing.
Yeah, same.
Watching a race happen and the excitement around it.
And this is nothing... I've watched most of 24 Hours Daytona. I watched a good bit of Daytona 500. But it's just like, we're so into IndyCar as well. So it was like, and
I mean, like, and like I would say like our two primary racing series are F1 and IndyCar.
Yes.
You know, so like, yeah, it's great to watch a 24-hour race, and it's great to watch Daytona, and it's great to watch Le Mans and everything. I know Le Mans in the middle of the season, but still, but like when I put those things on, like, granted, it's a 24-hour race, so it's like I'm putting it on in like the background. You know, it's like, you know, you came over to watch the IndyCar race, so it's like you're sitting down to watch the race. You know, like. It's a 2-hour thing that you're like, I'm locked into this for 2 hours and I'm very excited about it, you know, and watching Lundgaard and O'Ward and everything, and then I forget who's in front of them that they were chasing. Scotty Mack. I was like, oh, God, I forgot how much I fucking missed this. Like,
I have to say, I hate the thought of a rolling start in F1. I do. For some reason, I hate it.
Really?
There's something about a rolling start in IndyCar that I freaking love. I don't know if it's because they do like those warm-up laps and then all of a sudden they just get into formation and then they just go, man.
So would you like it if F1 did a formation lap and then literally...
They do a formation lap into a rolling start.
That's what I'm saying. Like if F1 copied that right away.
I just don't know because like F1 is known for standing starts and IndyCar is known for rolling starts like that.
True. It is like the differentiator between the series.
I also think because of IndyCar, their cars are they're different, obviously. And maybe because they're a little bit smaller and like the tracks they drive on are wider, like specifically like the Indy 500, they quickly leave that 2x2. Well, Indy 500 is 3 wide. They quickly leave that 2x2 and you're watching them go 3 wide into a turn.
Yeah.
And like they're just all jam-packed up. I don't know. I just love... Maybe because I've also seen the rolling start at St. Pete for 2 years now.
True. I mean, I think they both the standing start and both the rolling start in their respective sports built tension in a different way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to use the Indy 500 here as an example because I feel like it's the best way to describe it. But like last year watching the Indy 500, watching them do the laps around the track, line up 3 wide, like rows of 3 wide too. And then the 2 like Black Hawk helicopters that low over them that were there, I was like, this is fucking incredible. And then F1 is so good because it's that silence before the race goes, you know? And it's like on tracks where it's like, oh, turn 1's going to be like insane. You know, like I think of like Coda, you know, like that long wait and then the build up into the turn of turn 1 at Coda is just like, it's incredible. It's just like such a good, like, you hold your breath and then you watch it happen, you know? I think both of them do a really good job of their start procedures. It's a lot of fun to watch, but yeah, I mean, watching them line up 2 wide, and this is, I said this too as we were watching the race, but like, I love that St. Pete is that the start finish straight is the airstrip. You know, it's the runway. That's what I'm looking for planes and everything, like in normal daytime hours. You know, so it's like watching them just turn onto that and fly. Especially, like, you're right, with that rolling start where it's like you're 2 wide and then you know that it's just like fucking pedal is on the floor, it's just like, inject that into my veins, please.
Yeah, it's just it's just something about it. But I also think St. Pete, the start finish straight again is so wide, so they can easily you get some damn good overtakes right there on that start finish straight. But yeah, it was a fun one. Obviously, Alex Palou wins second year in a row. Starting off strong once again. Are we surprised? No.
He really didn't even take his foot off the gas for the start.
I watched practice 2 on Saturday before qualifying. He literally got in the car the last 5 minutes and ran 3 laps.
Of course he did.
He just didn't need to didn't need to do anything. But yeah, no. Alex Palou, and by the end he was far ahead.
He won by 15 seconds.
Yeah, he had a decent lead, and then Scotty Mack, Christian Lundgaard finish off the podium. Which Scotty Mack was on pole, so that was great too. Because last year he didn't even finish. I don't think he finished the race last year. He finished way off the podium in St. Pete because he was also pole in St. Pete last year.
Yeah.
And then Christian Lundgaard, which that battle with them at the end.
Scotty Mack and Pato and everything.
Was it? I think it was 4. Wasn't it Pato, Kyle Kirkwood, Lundgaard, and Scotty Mack? Because Kirkwood's in between Lundgaard and Pato.
Was it just Kirkwood, Lundgaard, and Pato then?
Maybe then, yes.
I don't know. It was a blast because it was Lundgaard was on the hunt, and when he passed Kirkwood, and then Pato I think was behind him. It was either Lundgaard and then Pato, or Pato then Lundgaard, and when the first person passed Kyle Kirkwood, and then the second just capitalized on it and made it did the same thing, and then they were battling each other. I was just this is just I missed it. It was so good. It sucked a little bit watching it from the couch, but it was also kind of nice because it was I wasn't worried, not worried about getting content or capturing videos and photos and everything, but
you could enjoy it.
Right, I could just sit there and enjoy it, and we could sit there and enjoy it, and just be this is good, you know.
No, it's also, I love watching a race in person. Don't get me wrong, but obviously, if you're not in a place with a TV or you don't have it on your phone, you're only seeing part of the track and relying on the radio that's there at the track. So I got in to watch it, and there's also parts of that track I've never actually walked by.
No, yeah. There was one day last year that we walked to a whole different section of the track, and I was like, where the fuck did this come from?
And that's that whole tight city part where the shadows come in, you can't see it on the TV broadcast.
Yeah.
But over by the baseball stadium, there's nothing over there, so I've never walked over there. But it was fun to watch, and I think maybe the winner of the weekend is Dale Coyne, because you had both Romain Grosjean and Dennis Hauger finishing in the top 10, which is huge. Insane, because Dale Coyne, they said it multiple times on the TV, because watching them in the Fast Six, Will Buxton and all of them were what the hell? Why are they up here? Why?
What the hell is that? That's like Haas's in the Q3. And you're like, what?
Watching Ollie in P4 finish a race in P4. It was intense, and they were saying on TV, Dale Coyne is pretty last minute to hire people.
Yeah.
Romain Grosjean, well, it leaked that he was coming back because you saw him in the background of media day photos. But even he said there's people that he that just got hired and put on the team right before the race. So there's so many people, but Dennis Hauger, the kids came from F2, won Indy next.
Yeah.
Pretty easily last year.
This being his first race in IndyCar.
Yeah.
And finishing where he did and performing how he did, absolutely a win.
And he looked damn comfortable. I will say the race start, because he started on the second row next to Palou. Maybe he didn't want to go that balls to the wall into the turn 4 or whatever.
I don't blame him.
He did lose a lot of ground then, but Palou easily overtook him and stuff. But I mean, finishing P10 is still damn good. Yeah, I'll give it to him. I think everyone was watching for Mick Schumacher to see what he was going to do.
Yeah.
It wasn't even his fault.
That's it. Yeah. And it's like we've talked about this. We've talked about this so many times where it's like it sucks when a crash is not your fault.
Yeah.
And it just like ruins your entire weekend. And that is gotta feel even worse for him because it's like he's such a talk, coming in. I mean, even Will Buxton on the broadcast beforehand when they were doing the lineup, he said like, "Oh, Mick Schumacher, son of legendary F1 racing driver, Michael Schumacher," and it's like he just has a name to it. So it's like seeing that happen to him, you're like, "Fuck!" Like that just sucks that he couldn't finish the race.
And I think even they were like, I think it was Will. He was like, I wish he was able to get the car back out. And, like, he probably could have kept going because Stingray Rob did keep going for a little bit, but Mick Schumacher just didn't. Him and Santino Ferrucci both went out. I think it was that turn 4, which is also where Scott Dixon lost his wheel and went and hopped up onto a barrier.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, and then Will Power obviously went out. I think they tried bringing him back. He did run a few laps, but then he retired at the end as well.
Right.
I like that on IndyCar's website, like the standings. I like they tell you why they went off. So like for Mick and Santino Ferrucci, it says contact.
That's helpful.
Scott Dixon off course, and then Will Power retired. Like F1 is just like DNF.
Yeah, DNF. F1's like the NHL when it comes to injuries, where it's like you can have like a broken finger, and they're like it's an upper body injury. You're like, well, what does that mean? It's just an upper body injury. It's like that concussion, broken hand, sprained wrist. What do we do? What upper body? It's like, great, thanks guys, thanks for the help. Meanwhile, the NFL is like IndyCar, and they're like, he has a sprain in his right T5 joint. And it's like, okay, all right.
Even mid-game, they're like, he's looks like he's tweaked his ankle. He's under the blue 10 right now. Like, we'll let you know more. And it's like halfway through the game, like, oh, he ruptured his Achilles. Like, okay.
He's unlikely to return. He had out-of-date pasta about 4 nights ago.
Yeah,
it's like, pasta. Thank you.
He just had to run to the bathroom. But yeah, good race. Joseph Newgarden also made up a lot of places.
Yeah.
16 places.
Shit ton of places.
Yeah. Insane places.
Which, like, even though he didn't win the race, like, he's not disappointed by that. Oh, what's happening? I can see her in the reflection of the window.
She's sticking up.
That, like, he's not upset by that. Because, like, I'm sure he would have loved to have win the race. That's not what I'm saying. But, like, the fact that he made up those places and could, have a fighting race like that to do so, he loves that,
Yeah. Yeah. He probably wishes he could have been a little closer to, like, the Pato and because he was literally only finished under Marcus Ericsson. So I feel like he wishes he was probably, if he could have gotten above Ericsson, then he could have been in that fight with the majority of them for that race. But, yeah, it was only 2 cautions, right? I think it was.
Only 2 cautions. There was the one at the beginning with Mick's crash and everything. And then there was one at the end with Scott Dixon with his wheel. Yeah,
I think so. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know.
She's staring at me through the mirror, through the window.
Don't talk about her. But yeah, IndyCar was a good one.
It was a good one. Like I said, I'm thrilled that racing's back. It was a blast. I'm happy that we were able to watch it together. It was just so much fun. What's happening?
This isn't good for the audio-only listeners.
No, it's not. My dog is on the chair behind me. Is she digging at the chair?
Yeah. You can turn around. Do you need to talk? Oh. Okay.
no, there we go. All right, nobody ask questions. Nobody say a fucking word.
She just had to, like, move the cushion a little bit so she goes back down.
Nobody move.
Nobody
Everybody
move.
just stay calm. IndyCar, it was a blast of a race. Like I said, I'm happy that we got the chance to watch it together. I'm happy that it's back. I'm happy that going into it, now we have IndyCar and F1 is back. I am beyond thrilled.
Yeah. And I kind of love that this upcoming weekend for IndyCar is a doubleheader with NASCAR.
Yeah.
Like IndyCar Saturday, NASCAR Sunday in Arizona. And it's kind of an oval, and I love an oval race.
Yeah, it's good.
Like, it's not a perfect oval, but it's...
Yeah, but you know what? It's good that IndyCar gets back to an oval track, like, pretty quickly into the season. You know? Because, like, there are the people that are like, I fuck with an oval, and that's it. And it's like,
and,
cool.
You know,
like, you don't wait long to get back to it.
And honestly, having an oval, I feel like they normally don't have ovals until later on in the season. Having this oval early in the season for people like Mick, who have no oval experience, testing they're doing, it'll be good practice before they're on IMS oval for however long before the Indy 500. So,
right.
But yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a shorter weekend because there's both IndyCar and NASCAR. They only have one practice session, qualifying. Oh no, they have two practice sessions.
Right.
Practice 1, qualifying, final practice, and then the race on Saturday. Predictions for that one?
Oh, you know, I would love to go... I don't know. I would love to go with Alex Palou again, just to make it easy. But...
It is an oval.
It is an oval. I know. Yeah, but he's one... You know what? I'm going to go Newgarden. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to go Joseph Newgarden.
Okay. I'm going to go David Malukas.
Okay. I like it.
He is good at an oval. So I feel like... And in that Penske, and he also didn't have... We didn't even talk about him, but he didn't have the best weekend in St. Pete, race day in St. Pete.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm going to go David Malukas with the win. So we both chose Penske drivers, unfortunately, but
Okay.
we can go for them in the win. F1.
F1. It is Australia race weekend.
It's
I
here.
Cannot wait.
No, I'm so excited. And
I'm so
Australia
pumped.
is so good to start off with. I'm so sorry. The fans go crazy.
Oh, yeah. Australia is such a good one to start off with. It's
Like,
awesome. And I'm so happy that, like, the time moved up, too, this year. Because it's not, like, starting at 1 a.m. or, like, 2 a.m., whatever it was last year. It's starting at 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Just makes it so much easier to like, digest for us.
Yeah.
And I just cannot wait. I cannot wait until that, like, that FP1 from 8:30 to 9:30 on Friday night.
No, not even Friday
Thursday
night.
night.
It's Thursday night for us.
Yeah. That's gonna be good.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's
Thursday night. Thursday
yeah.
night. Because tomorrow night's technically media day for us, and then Thursday night. And then, I mean, practice 2 isn't even that awful time. It's midnight to 1. Like, that's not...
Yeah, that's not terrible.
That's not terrible at all, because the next day is Friday. So,
Yeah.
like, it's also not... Yeah, no, I'm very, very excited. I think cars, obviously FP1, I'm like, yes, we're back. Like, we're here.
Yeah.
I think my excitement is fully going to sit in for qualifying, and then I'm just going to hit another level of excitement during the race day.
Yeah. It's going to be so much fun race day.
Yeah. Like, Saturday is going to feel like the longest day ever.
I was just about to say that. Like, as happy as I am that it is at 11 p.m., it's going to feel like the longest day ever. Like, just, like, hanging out, doing whatever, to then go watch this race from 11 to 1. Like, it's gonna feel like it's going to take forever.
Yeah, it's going to feel really long. And right now, the weather looks nice. I posted it today. I think there's only a 5% chance of rain, but again,
yeah, I think it looks
Australia.
like not too bad. But yeah, you do have to keep that grain of salt there with it being Australia.
Yeah, and I don't really want a repeat of last year, but
No, wait. So we talked about this the other day when you were over to watch the IndyCar race. The first episode of Drive to Survive covering Australia. I forgot how much of a bloodbath that race was last year.
It was wild.
It was insane. It was crazy. So I'm really hoping we don't get rain because I don't really want to see that again for our first race of the season. Like, I want to see, like, good, clean, hard racing, especially with these new regs. Like, just
about to say, if it's raining and that track is wet and it's new regs and you have a rookie on track, you have an extra team on track, it's going to
be a mess. It's going to be a mess, which, like, is fun in its own way. But, like, right now, with these new regulations and all the testing and preseason shit that we've seen, I just want a clean, hard, good race. And I want it, like, I want to get a feel for these new regs, essentially.
True, like, but then you're like, what's the first race you'd be okay with rain? And that's, like, Miami. I don't know about that because, like, I feel like the moment I get, like, one race, I'm like, all right, yeah, cool. Okay.
Like, because then I think, for me at least, the context switches from, like, all right, I got a sense for these regs and, like,
now let me see them in
in dry weather. Now let me see them in wet weather. So it's like, yeah, the context switches there. I just want to see good racing is all. And rain hinders that.
Yeah. Right now it's 77 degrees during the day.
Very
Sun
good.
And clouds. So, looks maybe it might be a little more cloudy than sunny, but we'll take it.
We'll take that.
But yeah, Charles Leclerc has the fastest lap still from 2024. So,
alrighty.
Just leave it at that. But yeah, predictions. Do you want me to read the threads ones first?
Yeah, let's go with the thread ones first.
Okay. These were, I asked threads today. Give me your predictions. Now, some of these are race wins. Some is just like podium. This first one I'm going to read is a pole position. So, like, there's a bunch of different predictions to choose from. So this one says Charles on pole. I'm calling it now. And that, if we're going into if we're taking preseason testing seriously, yeah, I can see Charles on pole.
I can see that too.
Yeah. I'm putting an Oscar home race win into the atmosphere because why the hell not?
Right.
One Aston makes it to the checkered flag. I think that's
right. I don't think that's going to happen at all.
Yeah. I need Oscar to win this year. He needs to break that home race curse. Also, I agree with that. Again, another one. Oscar needs to break the Aussie home race curse or riot. This person said, I like what you predicted in this GIF, and it's the GIF of Oscar doing the gritty dance from last year. It's the Rocket Cheddar on threads. He said, the podium, and it's a picture. And now it's a branch that looks like it's doing the Italian hand, and above it is like a storefront, like a pizza place, and like light up sign says fully like Italian affair, but it only says Italian AF. So that's when he said the podium.
Oh, that's good.
I said, I'm saving this.
Yeah, that's a good one.
This one from our mother, Albon on the podium.
Albon on the podium, which I think that would be like universally loved.
I think I would scream at 1 a.m. I think I would scream. But predictions, 1, 2, and 3. We have a full podium here when it comes to F1 predictions. I can go first.
I'm going. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead, you actually.
I'm going to do Oscar home win because I need him to win. He came so close to it last year. I just need him to win. And I don't know. I don't care which Ferrari makes up the other two on the podium.
Okay. All right.
Oscar, Ferrari. I'm going to do that.
Oscar, Ferrari. Okay. I'm going to agree with you as well. I'm going to go Oscar podium. Or Oscar wins.
Yeah.
I want him to win it so bad, especially after watching again last year's race. I want him to win it so desperately because I know he would, love that. I also low-key really want him to win it because I want to see Hattie Piastri's TikTok.
Yeah.
If he wins it, that's why I want him to win it.
Because if they're banned now, wait till he wins his home race.
Right. That's why I want to see it. I think it'd be funny as shit. But my podium then, I gotta go Lando P2. Just for first race of the season, gotta go Lando P2. I would really like a Ferrari on the podium.
Okay.
I would love that, I think, just for the show's sake of just, like, starting the battle early between McLaren and Ferrari. So that's my podium. Oscar, Lando, it's kind of the same thing. I don't care which Ferrari takes it, but a Ferrari in third.
Ferrari. Got it. I like it. Ideally, it'll be Max P1.
Yeah.
It'll set us right back to normal. But yeah, it's race week, people.
It's race week.
Wild to say that it's race week.
I know. It, like, really, like, it feels like all season took forever and also no time at all.
Yeah, when you think about it, we didn't have that many episodes from our, like, Abu Dhabi race recap. Like, it has not been that long, but at the same time, you know, it's kind of wild it's back. But it's here.
It's here.
We'll get to hear Alex Jakes and his wonderful commentary.
Oh, yes.
And if Oscar wins, I will be waiting for a wonderful speech.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid nothing's ever going to beat the Charles one. That one was just literally poetic.
The Charles one is... I mean, yeah. Nothing's going to top the Charles one because there was just so much emotional history and personal history there.
Yes.
So it's like, sure, the Lando winning Silverstone is, like, great. And he said, like, I would love to win that race. It's my home race. But, like, it's your home, like, it's not the same. Like, no, I don't think anything's going to beat that call from Alex Jakes.
Monaco is so tiny.
Yeah.
Charles is the only driver from that country representing in F1. He's damn good. He came so close. How many times? Yeah, no. But, again.
And it's like...
I know. It'll be a perfect call.
Not that this is, like, a tool to, like, make it better for Charles and everything, but, like, the story with his, like, father passing too.
Yes.
And, like, him saying to him, like the white lie, you know, like, oh, I made it to F1, I've signed with Ferrari, like, before he actually did. Like, all of that there is just, like, no, God
if
damn.
That was the first
like,
race you ever watched, and, like, heard Alex Jakes give that beautiful speech at the end, like, you learned everything you needed to know about Charles.
Yeah.
While he won that race. But
incredible call. I genuinely, like, nothing is ever going to top that call.
If I'm scrolling on TikTok and it comes up, I have to listen to it fully.
Yeah, same thing. If I see it, if it comes up occasionally for me, and I'm like, every single time I got to stop and watch it because it's just so good.
So good. I might have to go over to the Sky broadcast for this week just to hear lights out and away we go, and then I'll quickly go back.
That's true. That's a good point.
I just need to, like, hear it once and go off. But yeah, first race with Apple.
Yes.
First race with the new regs. First race with Cadillac on the grid. First race with Audi on the grid. First race with Checo and Bottas back.
Yep. First race with 22 drivers on the grid.
Yes. First race with Arvid Lindblad.
Yep.
I hope and pray to God Isaac Hadjar...
I was just about to say it too.
...has a good race. I'm just leave it like that. Just has a good, clean race. You know what?
I want him...
know he's on my fave. I hope the Australia curse doesn't affect Lando, because he won less, but that is also a very real deal.
True, yeah. I would love to see Isaac make a joke about last year's Australia.
Oh, you know he's going
for this weekend. Yeah, I would love to see that happen.
You know he's going to, because at this point he's on a full year to look back. He knows he's going to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's race week, people.
We back. We are back, and we will be back.
So excited.
Next week, with our Australia recap
and our Arizona recap.
I got two races to watch this weekend.
And Pints and Pit Stop.
And Pints and Pit Stops is coming back.
Coming back.
Oh, I can't wait.
So stay tuned, people. We both want Oscar to win.
Yep.
That's our prediction. But anything else you would like to add? Do you want anything else to add or no?
No, I got nothing.
This is probably the last under 1 hour episode.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
A really long time. So, with that being said, we'll let you go. Thank you for listening. We'll be back next week, like we just said, with a double race recap, pints and pit stops, a new and improved meme of the week.
Oh,
Please
yeah.
go give us a follow on all of our socials. We'll have to list them all. We'll have to put our personal TikToks in the link tree.
Yeah.
But yeah, and stay tuned for Owen's video. That'll be out by the time this comes out. Go give that a watch. And we will see you all next week, people. Happy race week.
See you later. Happy race week.